In order to add a notification to your website, scroll down to the Plugins tab, click Add New, search for Apex Notifications is the one that I prefer to use because I think it's fairly simple. You'll want to click this button, which will, for you, say Install Now, and then you'll click the Activate button. Since my plugin is already active, the button has been grayed out, indicating that it's active. To the left, you'll notice a new tab that says Apex Notification Bar. Click on that. In your general settings, you'll want to make sure that this is enabled. So you can enable and disable this notification at your whim. So let's make sure this is turned on for both mobile and desktop. Choose the position, whether you want it fixed at the top, absolute at the top, or bottom. Absolute is actually going to stay at the top, whereas top fix is actually going to scroll with the screen. Choose whether you want it on all pages or just the home page. I'm not sure if you have to save this every tab, but I just save it anyway. Go on over to Component Settings, and here you can choose some pre-made colors. Orange shades is the one I've chosen for this because red indicates a kind of an emergency. It stands out really quickly for people. But you can choose Whisper Gray. You can choose Arsenic Black. I'm going to stick with this for now. Additionally, you can customize the colors yourself by choosing this and choosing a background color and font color and enabling that. I'm not going to do that for this tutorial because I want this to be quick for some people. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go down to Component Setups. And in here you can see I've already typed some information. I'm going to go ahead and redo it just so you can see what it's like to type it in there. So these are some hard times with the corona. Please excuse, or not please excuse, but please notice our changed hours and this, that, and the other thing. This, that, and the other thing. Our apologies. And get well soon. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. And I want to center it. Personally, I want to center it. I'm going to take it from a paragraph to a heading just because I want, since I don't have a lot that I'm saying here, I kind of want this to stand out and be big. If I had a lot to say, I'd probably make it smaller. But you probably, with these notices, you probably don't want to try and add too much. However, if you do need to say a lot, you can show a call to action button and then make an entire page on your website or a link to your Facebook notification or Facebook post or something where you have a more full in-depth notification of what's going on with your business. And then you can link, put a text button there, link to the page, and further take them to further reading. I'm not going to do that for this tutorial. I'm going to click Save. And one more thing I want to point out, visibility controls. You can choose whether to always show this or show after some time, which means if the person's on the website for a minute, then show it to them. Or you can hide it after some time. If they've seen the message for about a minute, then hide it. I'm going to keep it on always show. You can also choose to give them a notification bar close button, one where they can show and hide, open it and close it, where the user can just close it and never see it again, or just disable this functionality altogether so they cannot disable it at all. So they're constantly having to see the message. Now that we've done that, I got to enable it so we can see it. Save. Now when we go to my site, we're going to refresh here. And there's our new message. It's wonderful, and it scrolls with the page too, which is really cool. I'm going to go ahead and disable that so nobody sees it, and save. The next thing we want to go over is you'll probably want to change your hours in Google My Business. You can do so very easily by getting to the Info tab. You can see your hours here on the right. If you scroll down, change your hours there to whatever you need it to be. This here are holiday closures, so that will probably be irrelevant. but these are the hours you want to change. In Facebook, you'll change your hours under the About tab, and you'll notice the hours are right here, and you'll want to change your hours there. I hope this helps everyone in this time of need. Thank you.